Hello MMA fans, this is MMA Daily with your daily news and updates. Here are today's top stories. Starting off, Islam Makachev is still the best in the world after UFC 303, Pereira is second, and Jon Jones drops to third place. Next, Michael Chandler has been offered a title fight against Islam Makachev in October. Lastly, MMA fans verbally attacked Jon Jones for his latest comments about Aspinall and Pereira. Someone should hide the latest UFC pound-for-pound rankings from Dana White to avoid any potential controversy or backlash. After the UFC boss passionately argued with MMA reporter Kevin Iole about how heavyweight champion Jon Jones should be #1 pound-for-pound over lightweight champ Islam Makachev, he'll very likely lose his mind after the most recent update coming out of UFC 303. White won't be thrilled, but light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira moved up 2 spots to #2 ahead of Jones and welterweight champion Leon Edwards after knocking out Jiri Prochazka in their title fight rematch this past Saturday. Jones sitting at #3 is sure to anger Dana White. Kevin's argument was that activity plays a factor. Makachev has fought this past October and in June, whereas Pereira has fought 4 times in the past year. Meanwhile, Jones has only competed once in over 4 years. He was scheduled to defend his title against Stipe Miocic at UFC 295, but withdrew due to injury. Their fight is expected to be rebooked by the end of the year. What is your opinion on the pound-for-pound rankings? Do you agree with the current list, and who do you think is the #1 pound-for-pound fighter at the moment? Maybe Michael Chandler is planning to go on the offensive in his fight with Conor McGregor. So far, this fight has been surrounded by endless speculation and back-and-forth rumors. A date was finally set for this past Saturday at UFC 303, but McGregor had to withdraw due to a broken pinky toe. Now Chandler has hinted that he's been offered a lightweight title shot in October. However, he's willing to forgo it if McGregor can fight in September at the Sphere in Las Vegas. Here's what he wrote. "I've been offered Islam in October, but if Conor's little pinky toe is ready by September, let's do Sphere. Biggest sporting event in history of sports." Chandler and McGregor have been booked in a fight that has been building for 18 months. McGregor was set to return from a 3-year layoff after suffering a broken leg in July 2021. It was the first time he has pulled out of a UFC fight. McGregor has said he'd like to fight in August or September, which lines up with the UFC's Sphere date, September 14th. Will UFC heavyweight champion Jon Jones stick around long enough to eventually fight Alex Pereira? That's a question many MMA fans have on their minds, and his most recent comments sound promising. On Monday, Jones took to X to answer a fan question asking him if he plans to retire after his expected title defense in November against Stipe, to which Jones replied, "Honestly, it's hard to say right now. I'm gonna base a lot of that on my next performance. The options are looking crazy right now." The comments come on the heels of Saturday's UFC 303, where Alex Pereira defended his light heavyweight title against Jiri Prochazka with a second-round TKO. After the fight, Pereira expressed his interest in moving up to heavyweight and got many fans calling for a potential clash with Jones. Jones said he would fight Pereira, but only if Pereira defeats Aspinall first. When fans saw these comments from Jones, many were disappointed because it seemed like Jones was trying to avoid fighting Aspinall at all costs. Some fans even verbally attacked Jones. Here's what they wrote. "Once a king of the jungle, now a king of keyboard. Too much talk, too little fight. He's so scared of Tom, it's sad. At this point, strip Jon Jones, homie is trolling. This is just embarrassing, bro. He wants Aspinall to fight Pereira first, while he fights Stipe, who has no wins over anyone on the roster currently. If Aspinall wins, Jones will change his name to Miguel, then move to Mexico and be gone. Dana, it's not gonna put his boy Johnny to the beast, Alex. It would never happen in Dana's eyes. We all know he protects his favorites. Jon wants to beat up a retired firefighter in Miocic, who hasn't fought a single active fighter on the roster. I'm more disappointed in Jon right now than when he two-pieced his wife. How about you beat Aspinall first, then fight Pereira? We all know bro don't want no smoke from Aspinall. Strip this man until he decides to do something. Jon is not the king of the jungle, he's the king of steroids. Jon Jones is scared to fight Aspinall. He knows that Aspinall would knock him out. Pereira would also beat him. Jon Jones is washed up. Jones should retire. He is not a real champion. He avoids fights and wants to fight Miocic, who at this point has nothing left to prove in the octagon. It's a shame what Jon Jones has become. Once the GOAT, now a coward. What is your opinion regarding Jon Jones? Do you support his decision to fight Stipe, or should he fight real contenders like Aspinall or Pereira? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for tuning in to MMA Daily. We hope you enjoyed today's coverage of the world of mixed martial arts. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications for our latest videos. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know what you'd like to hear about in our upcoming videos. See you tomorrow with more MMA news. Until then, stay safe and keep following MMA Daily for your daily dose of fighting excitement.